Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Alright, well last time we fought some undead and we got a unicorn jacket, which was a tiny little upgrade. We got 2 extra resistance. Lost a little morale, I think, on the other item. We still need some gloves with spell duration maybe, or thaumaturgy. We need some rings with thaumaturgy. We need some more initiative, so that's what we're looking for, and all around just better stuff. And we're definitely maxed out. We can't get any more experience. We're at Master Enchanter level 30 and 99%. We're going to sell some extra items. Also, we did finally get another Battle Mage's badge for our cleric. That was good. And we've got 2 Will for Victory order on the Treant. So he's getting a little better on the hits. He can hit for about 27. We're gonna hold out for a Hero's Cross for the final one. We're gonna make sure we get this tree at least 1 Hero's Cross. Too bad you can't upgrade. So if you got a Hero's Cross and you have one of these others, you should be able to overwrite the other ones. I think that would be better. But can't do that. Fair Wind has come back up, but we don't need to do that. What we do need to do is keep building towards our dragon, towards our secret guild spell school. So we've got secret library and yields 2 gems per turn, and we should definitely do that. Let's just keep going forward as best we can, and hopefully we won't go too negative on our gold. Still got to watch for this wizard in Nickel Faith, and we'll see if it gets too close to our zone over here, we're going to have to redo the guards so it won't be able to get, so that wizard won't be able to get to us. And we're going to keep building our stables so we can get around if need be. We're probably going to end up coming back to Aranist and doing some of these battles. Demonologists at the Monolith, Demons, Knightly Order, and maybe even these bandits just to take them out and get rid of the Thieves Guild. Depends what we find. We only have 3 locations here and only 1 more location here. We've got to do something after that. And there's only 1 location here in Lizardmen. So that's a little tricky. And the commander is moving away. So we could easily pop back into Aranest, do some work there. Well, let's get ready to do this Undead. We never did test out our gargoyle. I want to see how strong that is. And magic weapons. It seems like we had a pretty good balance last time of magic weapons and astral energies. So we could get all the medals that we need. Okay, so no, we don't need to do any extravaganza. We're not going to perform any rituals. We already built here, and we don't need any guards yet. And we have all of our spells, and we have all of our units. They're all healed up, and I think we're ready to do battle. The warrior is exploring, and we got 62% explored here and 60% explored here, so not bad. And we built, and let's go ahead and start battling. Let's see if we can get another medal or 2 and get our clerics with those battle mage badges and get that Trent with a Hero's Cross, but it's going to be hard. Only 11 units. See how that is, but we're not going to get much gold off of this either. And that Treant is probably not going to be able to do much. We've only got 1 forest tile, I think. Swamp, 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 plains, 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 swamp, 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 swamp. Okay. So we can't use this Forest Maiden spell except right here, and so we can't close the line with that. So we're going to have to probably do something about that. We got the Treant right in the middle. We'll use I think we had impassable obstacles here, so we only have to just crowd control right here, and we'll get that treant around there, and we'll just kill everything with that treant and try and get another medal. So in this case, I think the best plan is to do mass slow. Slow everything down. We'll do some hastes. One on the treant. Move that treant forward. And we'll do a haste on the Pegasus. And we're not going to do anything else except for we're going to try to get a medal for this cleric, so we're going to do Dispel, and then we're going to wait and see what they do. Okay. Well then let's come here, we'll attack this ghoul. Boom. Then we'll do Astral Energy and attack that vampire, so now the vampire can't get to us, and it's rooted for 3 turns. We can now start working on haste for the rest of our army. And maybe, I think we have haste everywhere. Let's give one for the hero. That way we can keep casting and casting and casting. Alright, we've already done here. I'm just going to keep dispelling. This vampire can't move. The ghost really can't move. I guess we'll have to see. Try to get that tree in as many kills as possible and as much damage as possible, which they can't do that much damage, so I don't know if this is going to work out that much. 12 damage. I don't think we're going to get that hero's cross, but we'll try. Ooh, there it is right there. That is the perfect shot to possibly get a kill. Maybe we'll do magic weapon. 4 resistance. Maybe we'll just try to get that kill. There it is. And then we'll come back here. This is a really good spot for the treant, just to wait for all these units, and then we'll start moving. You know what we'll do then? We'll start moving the spider over to that side. And we've already done our dispel there, and we'll finish off all the rest with the treant. We've already got our kill for the cleric. We could do some heals. We're not going to worry about that, and let's just keep battling. Wham, that's good. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. Okay. Then we'll start moving that treant. That treant did take some damage, but not a ton. And whichever zombie gets into this last spot, we'll just start using crowd control there. Then we'll get the spider, we'll use some more crowd control, get that treant over there, and we'll finish this battle. Definitely too easy for us. We need some really challenging battles, but we only have what we have, so nothing we can do. 4 turns and petrification. Yeah, we can't do any more there. We're going to have to do the rest with the spider. Well, this skeleton is not doing anything. It's not going to attack us, so we will just finish it off and do some dispels and keep going. That was a little more damage. Take our 1 more hit. 3 more turns in the petrification. And we'll just keep dispelling. Alright, that zombie's not going to do anything either, so we need another haste for the Trant. And 2 more turns. Already used the dispel. And we're going to move out here so we can heal our Trant. I don't think it's how much damage you have left at the end of the battle, it's how much you've taken during the battle. And it didn't take enough to get a Hero's Cross, so I think we're just going to go for... Alright, petrification, 1 more turn. Let's do the web. And let's keep doing dispel, and we'll just keep going. No more shots. Magic weapon. Alright, 2 more turns in the web. Now we need another web. We need another dispel. Get over here. Get our last healing. We'll regen. We'll heal up 6 first aid. So that'll be that. Alright, 3 more turns in the web. Already went. 2 more turns in the web. 1 more turn in the web. Need some more shots. More magic weapon. Still have 1 more over here. So we have 4 total now. That's pretty good. And then 2 turns in the web. Alright, here we go. More dispel. Alright, we need 1 more web. We need to replenish our webs. We need to cast a spell. 3 turns in the web. Do a haste on that cleric so it can keep casting. 2 turns in the web. Alright, replenish the web. Keep casting dispel. No more shots. 2 turns in the web. Magic weapon. Dispel. Alright, another web. Another dispel. Another dispel. 2 turns in the web. Another dispel. More webs. Need more shots. Okay, 3 turns in the web. Keep going. Keep going. More webs. That cleric is really just working hard. Okay, we can't do anything else there. How many magic arm weapons do we have? Just 1 more. Alright, 1 more. And we'll just web this. Whoops. That wasn't quite right. Okay, we will do dispel. Then we will web. Then we'll do dispel. Then we'll web. Then we'll do dispel again. Then we'll web again. Then we'll do dispel again. Hope that's okay. 1 more time. Then we'll do dispel again. And we don't have any more shots, so I think we can finish. Alright, we don't have anybody's wounded. Ooh, well, roots. Okay, and I think that's it. Alright, 34 gold, 11 gems, easy battle. There we go, we got a cleric that's finally getting some resistance or exorcism. We should definitely pick up that exorcism just so that way that'll give us more chances to get our other resurrection spell, I think, once that's out of the way. I would like that resistance though, but we've got to get the exorcism. Alright, what would we rather have? First aid or more attack? Definitely more attack. We need to be able to hit hard as possible. And we're going to skip this one. We're going to wait for one Hero's Cross. We're going to get at least one Hero's Cross for that. Ooh, we got two. A 4th level spell and... okay. Mass Disease. We can't use that at all. Not with the White Wizard. That is a spell of evil. And Mass Defense. And 539 gold. Well, that's a lot better of a battle than the last time. We only got 200 and something from the last one, and there was 13 units. This time we got 539, so that's better. And we did get a level 4 spell, which I do like that, but we can't use it with the White Wizard. The wizard has to use only good spells and things with good karma and mass defense. Well, that's excellent. Well, that was pretty good all around, but we did not get our medal for the cleric, so that was unfortunate. Ancient Crypt. Cyros, the hero Cyros has found an ancient crypt. Continue exploring. Forlorn Manor. Continue exploring. Excellent. Earthrim has found a mage's tower. Ooh, that sounds promising. Continue exploring. Nice. Your messengers inform you that Astarchus, the greatest good magician alive, is celebrating his birthday, and it's copper rain. It's a coin of... he gave a copper coin to every man in the province of Screecher Hills. Alright, well, send him a spell of gratitude. Okay, here we go. Oh, let it grow. Let it grow means we'll get 2 more. So we have 12. It's in Astorn. We should get plus 2 more gem income if we let it grow. And they're already very happy, so we're just going to let it grow. Alright, ooh. The local hunter has seen a 2-headed lizard. We should definitely cleanse. Catch and kill the lizard? Huh, what happens if you catch and kill the lizard? Popular belief holds that a 2-headed lizard is one of the messengers of the gods of death and that you should be prepared for a great misfortune. All of the people in the province are panic-stricken. Let's catch and kill that lizard. The hunter fails to find the strange lizard. Popular rumor has it that the god of death is enraged now and misfortune is inevitable. They're not happy anymore. Okay. How lucky are we? Alright, well, sometimes bad things happen. It's just the way it is. Let's take care of that right now. Actually, do we have anything else we have to cast? No. So let's go over there and to Astorn, wherever that is. Here it is. No, they're happy there. It was Carol. Carol is where we had a problem. Let's try to use Extravaganza to make them pretty happy. And maybe also we'll build this and we can population mood +5, so that's pretty good. Let's do that. Now they're happy again. And we'll get a little extra gem income. And Astorn was where we should have... thought we would have +2 more gem income. Well, it must have been something else that I thought that if you let it grow, it will give you +2 gem income, but I guess that's not true. Guess I should have distributed it to the population. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next time, be well.